can't believe it. What an honor. If you want to dance to the music, folks in our studio are just the people to bring it. Demetrius Jazz Alley is presenting Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, the Family Stone.
Yeah.
Wow, featuring original members Jerry Martini on sax. Hey, Jerry. Cynthia Robinson on trumpet. Hey, Cynthia. Wow, I'm blown away. Hold on, I lost my place. Drummer Greg Arico, sorry about that.
You should have seen Pedro bow at this guy's feet when he walked in.
Oh, yeah. Folks, these are some of my favorite musicians of all time. The songs, I just can't even go into all the songs. Family Affair, I Want to Take You Higher, Everyday People, Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself Again, one of my favorites, and many more. They round out the sound with many more stellar musicians, and Jazz Alley will be hopping this weekend. If there is even a ticket left, you better jump on it fast. 7:30 and 9:30 tonight, and tomorrow at 7:30 and 9:30.
And then 7:30 Sunday.
And you guys work on Sunday too. That's our win. All right. Welcome to the Bob Rivers Shows, guys.
Good to be here, man.
All right. It's good to have you. Didn't I see one of you on stage in Las Vegas recently?
Yeah, Cynthia and I.
Yeah, you two were on stage with Steven Tyler, right?
Tyler and Jeff Beck.
Yeah, and Jeff Beck at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. That had to be fun, huh?
It was fun.
It was great. All right, so I don't know where to begin because we have all the mics set out. We've done a line check so that we can play, and I want to make sure we have time to play a couple of songs. But first, I want to ask you, Sly and the Family Stone, obviously a part of all our history. Our hearts all go out to Sly, and I'm sure we all love him and wish him the best, right? He's been in the news lately. You guys, I've heard some recordings of you playing, and the music is awesome. It's fantastic. And maybe, Crystal, I'll ask you, what's it like touring with songs this powerful?
It's truly an honor. Hearing the music and not really growing up in that era, but
Right.
being able to appreciate it, and now being on stage with who I consider to be legends is really a blessing, and it's something that I will just remember forever. So
Right.
I'm enjoying it.
How did you hook up with legendary Rock and Roll Hall of Fame people like this?
Well, I've worked with the guitar player, Nate
Nice find.
Wingfield, in other bands, and he actually referred me. So it was really just word of mouth, and they trusted his judgment, and I came in and sang with them, and they've welcomed me into the family.
And Nate, this music, there's something about it that differentiates it from everything else, even in its genre. There is nothing that sounds like the Family Stone. Nothing else. What would you say that spark is?
You're absolutely right. It's totally original, and the music is very positive. I mean, we've done shows where you've had people young and old, and everybody grooves to the feel. The music is up. It makes people happy, and it never grows old. It's ahead of its time, and it's still current. So.
Okay. In the process of coming up with it, can you tell me something about that process? It sounds like, I mean, it's a whole band. How much of it was arranged and how much of it was meticulous? It sounds like, if that kind of music, you don't just jam it. You have to come up with these cool licks, and it all grooves and works in and out of each other. Who do you credit for the arranging and the songwriting, or is it everybody?
It's Sly Stone, man.
It is Sly.
The true genius of Sly Stone.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And we know about him, and I don't want to focus on that too much, but...
Good for you.
Yeah, I know.
We're not going to go knock on his camper door like some of those.
Well, you know how the media is. But we do wish him well, and we do hope for the best. In the meantime, I've heard what you guys can put together and how amazing it is. Congratulations on being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I don't want to take any more time away from hearing a couple of songs. Would you play a couple of songs for us? Right here on 95.7, the greatest hits of all time. And it'll take me, I've got all the mic checks, but I'm just sure it's going to be magic from the first note. Here it is. Don't miss them this weekend, 3 days, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday at Jazz Alley. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Family Stone. One, two, three.
times I'm right, and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah.
There is a blue one that won't accept the green one for being such a fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. And Scooby Dooby Dooby, ooh, sha sha.
We got to live to shine. I am no bell, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can't figure out the bag I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah.
There is a long hair that won't accept the short hair for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, so on and so on. And Scooby Dooby Dooby, ooh, sha sha.
What I'm saying, everyday
People.
yeah, yeah.
Should we stop for a second and say hi?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let me turn down the buzzing, which absolutely has to go with it, right? All amplifiers buzz. That song, can you tell me something about the origin of that song? Maybe Nate?
I think you would probably best refer to the Hall of Famers. They were there when it all happened.
Okay. Jerry? Cynthia?
Greg?
Enrico? Yeah. All right, whoever leans into the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, well, the song is about just what the words say. You know, so I was writing about that we all got to live together and everything, and just the words are self-explanatory. If you listen to the words of that song, you'll know everything there is to know.
Right. It could be about black or white. It could be about gay or straight. It could be about anything, right?
Yeah, but, this person doesn't like that person or whatever, but it boils down to we got to live together.
We got to live
And
together.
That's what
Yes.
it's about.
Spike, go ahead.
Well, like Nate was saying, this song was written in going on 40 years ago, and it's as important today as it was the day it was written. I mean, that's the kind of foresight, and it still hits you straight through the heart.
And that was a time when people were rioting in the streets, protesting Vietnam in the streets. When that song was written, there was a need for unity, and I think it did help people.
Probably did
Get
the
together.
music probably did more to help this country get forward than any politician or policy ever could.
Okay. All right. We've got time for one more song, and we want to remind everybody you can see The Family Stone this weekend, 7:30 tonight, tomorrow, and 9:30 tonight, tomorrow, and then Sunday as well at 7:30 p.m. The Family Stone. One more song.
Go ahead.
Dance to the music. Go ahead.
Boom, 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 water at the bottom so that the dancers just won't ask. You might like to hear my organ. I said it right, tell it right now. Cynthia, Jerry White. If I could hear the horns blow, Cynthia, I'm on the floor. Listen to me, Cynthia and Jerry got a message that say,
All the squares go home.
listen to the voices. Boom, 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 boom. Dance to the music.
Dance to the music. Dance to the music.
Boom, boom.
Dance to the music. Dance to the music.
Listen to the music, yeah.
Dance to the music. Dance to the music.
You gotta listen to the music, yeah.
Yeah, Sly and the Family Stone. There they are, the Family Stone, doing an amazing job, and you can see them this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Check it out at Jazz Alley or go to bobrivers.com. Thank you all so much for coming in this morning. Congratulations on all the success and much, much more. Have a great weekend.